Hi, good morning. This is Fiona here again from Consciously Clearing, and I'm here to answer more of your decluttering questions for South Dublin Libraries. So here are some of the other queries that we received. How will I declutter my makeup to what I use and what I don't use? Okay, so personally how I do it is this is for my everyday makeup, all the bits and pieces that I know I use and that I like. And this contains everything that I need for a regular day. And then for the extra stuff that I use, I store it in this box. And I keep this box in my bedroom. And the reason why I store it in a box and not a bag is if you store things in kind of like a big makeup bag, things can get jiggled around, eyeshadow palettes get broken, bronzers, blushers can get cracked. So simple way to start off is to gather everything up, lay a big bath towel down on your bed, and the reason for the bath towel is inevitably something is cracked or a lid is not firmly back on something, and then if you tip it out, it could explode all over your bed. So lay out everything that you own and then go through what you use. What are your favorites? The ones that you know you use. And then the ones that maybe for more of a special occasion or stuff you'd only use at certain times of the years, they go in to your box. And then this should take about an hour, maybe an hour max. So everyday use, special occasion use. So hopefully that helps. Okay, next question. The bedroom chair gets cluttered with clothes. Any tips? Bedroom chairs are a big bugbear of mine. Nearly every house I go into has a chair in the bedroom, beautiful chair, covered in clothes. And this is usually as a result of procrastination. At the end of the day, you're swapping out of your day clothes into your pajamas and you're not making a decision, as in, does it go back in the wardrobe or does it go to the wash? So you don't make a decision and you pop it on a chair. And then the next day you repeat the same. And then the next day you repeat the same. And inevitably somebody throws a wet towel in there. So things are going to have to get washed anyway. So it's about making a conscious decision at the end of every day. Am I going to wear it again as it goes into the wardrobe? Or does it need to go into the wash? And kind of retraining yourself to fall into that pattern. And ultimately involves removing the chair for a month. Remove all temptation, take the chair out for a month, retrain yourself to make decisions, and then bring the chair back in at the end of the month. But you're not alone. It happens in a lot of houses. Okay, and then another question. My bookcase is cluttered, the table is cluttered. Where do I put the stuff I need to hand, like diary and supplements? Okay, so we'll tackle the bookcase first. First of all, you have to take everything off the bookcase. Now, I know that sounds painful, but it's a matter of committing to, am I going to read this book again? Do I enjoy this book? Or are the books just there for the sake of it? So by taking everything off the bookcase and then literally going through it one by one, you're more likely to make good decisions. Personally, I stack my books by theme. So if it's books related to my work, they're on one corner of the bookshelf. If it's books that I enjoy, they go onto a separate shelf. And I always stack mine tallest, getting smaller as they go. And then interject that with, you know, some kind, like a candle or, you know, some kind of bits and bobs that you have that you like. So it breaks up and it doesn't look like wall-to-wall books. I find that's quite helpful. In terms of the table being cluttered, generally clutter appears if objects don't have a home to go to. So you need to make conscious decisions about where you store stuff and store like-minded items together. And then getting into the habit of doing a 10-minute tidy at the end of the day and rehoming everything. And just making that your new habit. And that way you don't allow things to develop, because as soon as you put something down, it's like it has a magnetic force or something. It just seems to attract more and more clutter. In terms of then the things that you need, your diary and your supplements, I keep my diary by my bed so that I jot down my to-do list for the next day, the night before, and then supplements I keep all together in one little bag in the kitchen. So for example, you could just use this sort of empty bag or an empty cosmetics bag, and I keep it down in the kitchen beside the kettle because the first thing I do in the morning is make tea. So it just reminds me to take my supplements then. So hopefully that's of some help, and I will answer more questions next week. Take care. Bye bye.